we meet again. This time we have come to one of the most historic, well-preserved and an amazingly accessible fort, that is Reis Magos. Ladies and gentlemen, this fort was built somewhere between 1551 to 1554, and today it is among the best preserved forts and made into an art gallery. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see behind me the Reis Magos Heritage Center, which is at Verin. This has been blessed by the Directorate of Archives. Ladies and gentlemen, this fort, when you go up and we'll take you up there, we'll show you the different aspects of the forts, what you can see from the fort and why this fort was built over here. This fort was actually Adil Shah's small outpost to keep a lookout for small ships that were coming out. But when Alfonso Albuquerque sailed inside over here, he realized that this place was fit for a fort that would guard the mouth of River Mandovi. Much later, in 1595, on the opposite side, they constructed the fort. So both these cannons, the crossfire, did not allow any ships to come inside over here. Why am I talking to you right here? Let's go up. Let's go and see the fort, because once you see it on My Goem, you will want to come yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, this place is open throughout except on Mondays. So don't come here on a Monday. It's a busy day for you too. But please come here on all days. There is a beautiful office here. They have got a lovely shop, curio shop. You can pick up good memories. And there's a small fee for you to go and see this. And something very nice. You know, when this fort was in ruins, the Lady Hamelin Trust, along with Intac and the Goa government, they all got together and they said, let us preserve this fort. Today, this fort is open to you children, and the most important aspect that these three people put in over here is, if you are a senior citizen, they offer you a car to drop you up the steep ramp that you have to go up to the fort. Don't waste time. Get into your car. If it's a holiday, come over here. Lovely place to spend a day with your family. Evening, sunset, superb. But these are all words. Let's put them into graphics and pictures. Come on, follow me. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the village of Reis Magos, very close by to Verin and hardly about 3 to 4 kilometers from Panjim via Beatty. This village has got its name because of this magnificent structure that you see behind me, and that is the Church of the Three Kings. Ladies and gentlemen, you must know this. Verin was the first village where the Franciscan priests said the first religious service or a mass on the province or the taluka of Bardez. 5 years later, they constructed this church. Now, if you look at this church very carefully, you can see that there is a crown on top, and that shows that this was a royal church. But what was there here before? This church is right next to the fort of Reis Magos, and it is said, history tells us, that at this very location there was a pagoda. In other words, there was a temple, and temple that was having some relation to the Vijayanagar king or the Vijayanagar kingdom, because there are two vestiges still here that you can see of two lions at the beginning of this majestic staircase that you see over here. They are of two lions with a long tongue coming out, as you can see. And this church is also very, very historic because two of the Portuguese viceroys were buried over here. Now, if you look at this particular church, it is at the mouth of the river Mandavi. This fort was built in 1551 to 1554 to protect the mouth of this river for any ships that were coming inside. Later on in 1595, there was another fort built on the other side, in Miramar side, called as the Fortress of Gaspar Diaz. And the cannons from both these would not leave any enemy ships to come inside. Now, ladies and gentlemen, another aspect of this particular church also is that next to that there was a convent, and here there is this fort, like I said. Any viceroy that would come sailing all the way from Portugal to Goa, it would take around 28 to 29 days by ship, sailing from there to here. And before taking charge, they would rest here. Also, those viceroys or the governors who were giving the charge up here and going back to Portugal, they also would stay here till their ship was ready to sail to Portugal. At the base of this staircase, there is a small shrine, and that shrine is basically dedicated to Our Lady of Hope. Now, it is said that there was a huge structure here, ecclesiastical structure, a religious structure in Betim, called as the catechumens of Betim. And the idol that you see here is supposedly brought from there when it was totally demolished. The altar of that, the catechumens of Betim, can be seen in the room behind the altar of Our Lady of Victory, next to the Makinesis Palace. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have, like I told you, viceroys who have had their final burials. Though this church was constructed in 1555, the two bell towers on the side, they were put up in 1764, and by 1771, the entire church was totally renovated and expanded. There was a convent here nearby. Behind this is the cemetery. And this church celebrates its feast on the 6th of January. It is called as the Feast of Epiphany, where there is a procession with the three wise kings who come in procession and go up over here. So if you are here when it is 6th of January or the beginning of the new year, please come here, because this church in Reis Magos, where along with the Shandor Church, Nossa Senhora de Belém, and Nossa Senhora de Saúde in Pueli, these are the three churches which celebrate this Feast of Epiphany, and that is exciting. If you are in Goa during the New Year season for the Feast of Epiphany, please come over here and lay your eyes on the culture of this land. My Goem, your Goem, our Goem. Help us to protect, preserve, and to promote it the right way. Your help is needed. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we come out here to all these places, you will find that it's nice when you sit down in your bedrooms, in your sitting rooms, and you're watching this. But here, the temperatures are really killing. Please wear a cap, carry a bottle of water, and don't ever forget to carry this guy, because he helps you to create memories. Also, nearby there is a small chapel, a 17th century chapel dedicated to Our Lady of Todo de Bem. Please go and see that. This is Reis Magos. We'll see more. What I told you, ladies and gentlemen, some of the Goans, they are passionate. They take care of our heritage. And this chapel, the 17th century chapel of Todo Obey, this is maintained by this young lady, Felix and Zita Gonsalves. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think on behalf of you, I should thank them, ma'am, for maintaining the heritage of our land. Thank you so much.